Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you new here, my name is Donna, and for those of you not new, thank you so much for continuing to come back and support my channel. I appreciate every single one of you so very much. Today I am doing episode 4 of my Simply Samples series, and today we are going over 7 samples that I pulled a couple weeks ago. I'm going to give you my thoughts on these samples, and we are going to pick some new ones. So I'm going to start with body care, and the first thing I want to talk about is this. It is the Soap & Glory Righteous Butter Body Moisturizer. It looks like this. Its full-size version is 10 ounces. This is 1.69 ounces, and its full-size version is $15. This looks like this on the inside. It is kind of like almost like a Crisco consistency, which kind of tripped me out at first. It reminds me of like lard. But it goes onto your skin and doesn't really leave a super greasy thought process afterwards. There's nothing left over that makes you feel gross about having it on your skin. The one thing I would say that bothered me about this product is its fragrance. It is pretty highly fragranced. I think on the Ulta website it does say that it is lightly fragranced, but it is really fragranced. It does smell good. It's not a bad fragrance, but it is floral. So if you're not into a floral fragrance, and it is pretty potent, it does linger for quite some time. If you're not wanting that kind of fragrance on you, this is probably not the product for you, but it did make my skin feel super hydrated. And like I said, it didn't stick around. There's no like greasy residue for you to deal with afterwards. So I really actually kind of liked it. It felt good. It was super light on my skin, even though it reminded me of like Crisco. It didn't have that like greasy texture to it. It was actually really nice. Would I buy a full size? Probably, if it came down to it. The only thing, like I said, that I don't like about it is the fragrance. So if anything stopped me from buying a full-size version of it, it would be that. Because I don't think $15 is a horrible price point for a full-size version either. The next thing skin-wise I had was this. It is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream for intense hydration for dry, parched skin. So because I had a body cream, I did use this on my face as a moisturizer. It does say that it's good for every part of your body from head to toe, so I thought I'm going to use it on my face for moisturizer. I think that was a bad move on my part, only because like I have a pimple in my eyebrow, I have a pimple down here, I have like 3 or 4 pimples across my lip, and this is really the only different thing that I've been using on my face. I do have super sensitive skin, so I do have to watch out for some of that stuff, but I had heard that First Aid Beauty was great for sensitive skin, and this does say that it's safe for sensitive skin, and it does also say use head to toe. So I didn't feel like it was an awful thing to use on my face, but as it turns out, I probably wouldn't use it on my face. But it does help out other areas. I used it on my hands often too. As a matter of fact, I am going to keep it and continue to use it, but only on my hands instead. The full-size version of this, well, it comes in multiple sizes. This is a 1 ounce version. The travel size, so like purse size of this, is $14, and it is twice the size of this guy. And then there is a bigger one that's like $29, I think it is. It's not bad. I did like the consistency of it. It kind of came out of this like whip does, like a whipped cream almost. So I did like the texture of it. And there isn't a scent to this. There's not really a scent to this. It's got a nice like fresh scent to it, but not like a added scent to it, if that makes any sense. It was decent, I would say, for your hands, your elbows, your arms, your skin, but not maybe your face, especially if you have kind of sensitive skin like I do. It did break me out. Not mad at it. That was my choice to use it on my skin. So the makeup samples I had were these. This is the Thank Me Later Face Primer by Elizabeth Mott. This is a mattifying face primer. I did find it to be super mattifying, which I don't necessarily need because I do have dry skin. I like more of a dewy approach. I only use this a couple times because of the mattifying nature of it. It does really mattify your skin. But even with that said, it doesn't take very much. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it is empty to about here, and I used it like twice in this last couple weeks. So it doesn't take very much to use. It kind of reminds me of Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer and the texture of it, the feel of it, only a creamier consistency. Obviously not like a balmy consistency, but it wasn't a bad primer. But the full-size version of this guy is $20. And would I repurchase it? No, because it is mattifying, but they do have an illuminating one that I think I might try. It's got a nice like silky texture to it that I feel is awesome for my skin. It made my skin feel really soft. So, and it, as far as I know, it's not what broke me out. As far as I know, it was this that broke me out because I did use this almost every day over these last couple weeks, and I only used this twice, and those breakouts happened before I used this. So it's not bad. I don't know that I'd use it a whole lot more than what I have, and I will probably actually give it to my daughter who thinks that she's oily. The next makeup item we had was this Lenny loose pigment in Byron Bay. It was a loose pigment eyeshadow, and this is what it looks like in the container. It is a, oh, I just dumped it all over me. Can you guys see that? Yeah. So I'm going to get some on my finger, and I'm going to show you guys on my hand right here. Maybe. So it is a really pretty pigment. What I would say is that it doesn't stick around for very long on your eye. It is so pretty. It's got like this like pink to gold shift to it, and it is super pretty, but it just doesn't stick around for very long. You definitely can't manipulate it with a brush. You have to go in with your finger or use some kind of mixing medium with it to make it like liquid or creamy base, because it doesn't like to just stick to your skin without that creamy base to it. So I found that it worked better over a tacky primer. I wish I had a picture of the eye look that I created with it so that I could show you, but I don't because it didn't last very long. The full-size version of this is $16 on the Lenny website. It's L-E-N-I, and it is really pretty. They have a ton of loose pigments on there. I just think that it just didn't last very long for me. But then I am also not a huge loose pigment person, so I've not really messed with loose pigments enough to know exactly how to manipulate them to work for me. So I might be the problem is what I'm saying. Would I repurchase it, or would I purchase a full size of it? Probably not, just because I just don't know how to work it as well as I might if I was a loose pigment fan. So there's that. The next thing I have is this. It is the Oribe Apres Beach Wave and Shine Spray. And this was just a little can, and it's definitely not a hairspray. It doesn't make your hair feel like crunchy or crispy. I did put some into my hair today. What I would say is it just kind of gives it a little bit of oomph. And look how big my hair got just then. I liken it to, holy shit. I liken it to kind of like a texture spray. I felt like it gave a lot of oomph to my hair. It does have a little bit of a like perfumey scent to it, which isn't necessarily the best thing in my opinion. I'm not a huge like florally scenty kind of person, which ought to give you like a little like sneak peek into the perfume that I had to use this week. It wasn't bad, and I used quite a bit of it. What I would say is there's probably not a whole lot in here. I can't even Okay, I can hear it kind of swishing around in there now, but I only used it a handful of times and feel like it's quite a bit empty. So this little tiny like sample size guy that I believe I got in my, did I get this in the lucky bag that I received from Beauty Bay? I think I did. And I want to say that this was like the MSRP on this was $10. And I have to tell you, I wouldn't spend 10, 14, whatever dollars it was on this little tiny sample size that I don't feel held very much to it. And it really doesn't do anything to keep your style in like the place that you want it to be. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just a meh product for me. I don't know what the purpose of it is, I guess, is where I'm trying to go with this. It doesn't hold your style. It doesn't give my hair waves. You guys can see that my hair is still very straight. What I would say is it does create a little bit of volume, but it says it's also a shine spray, and I feel like this product did more for the shininess of my hair than that one did, for sure. The other hair product is this one. It is the Living Proof Perfect Hair Day 5-in-1 Styling Treatment. This is kind of an amazing product, you guys. I was super blown away with this. It is a styling treat hair care product. So it's got UVB protection, UVB protection. It's got heat protection. It's got UV protection. It's a smoothing balm. So I found that when I was using it, I didn't have so many flyaways or so many, this stuff going on. Even though I used this today, I just used it on my ends, but there wasn't so much like frizz going on. And I guess my hair isn't really necessarily frizzy, but there wasn't so much frizz going on when I did use it. It created super shininess. It's got an amazing smell to it. It kind of smells like fruit, like citrus fruit, without that like lemon pledge, like rotundness of it. I don't know. It smells so good, and it's got a really light texture. This is what it looks like outside of the thing, and I just put it in my hands like this and then would rub it into my hair, and I feel like it did volumes for my hair. I feel like it did so much to help the flyaways in my hair and the frizziness in my hair. And I honestly kind of feel like since I've been using it now for a couple of weeks, I kind of feel like my hair is thicker. Like it's creating thickness in my hair, which is weird. Would I repurchase this? If this guy full size is $29, and I would repurchase it. I feel like Living Proof is a good brand anyways. Right now, currently, I'm using this Living Proof dry shampoo, and I love it. I feel like Living Proof is a good brand anyways, so would I repurchase the $29 styling gel treatment thing? Sure. I don't use heat on my hair, so I don't need it for like the, heat protectant, but your hair's no different from your skin, especially if you put like colors into it. You really need to put like some kind of UV protectant on it on a daily. And this, I think, is a good product to do so. It's a light product. It doesn't weigh your hair down. It actually gives it a little bit of volume, I feel like. I think it's making it thicker, which is weird to me. And it smells good. So there's that. The next thing, the last thing I have is this, and it is the Viktor and Rolf Flower Balm. And you guys can see that there's not much that I used out of it. I did use it a couple of times. It does linger. It sticks around for a long time. And I feel like if you love flowers, you will love this. I am not a floral lover. Floral scents kind of actually drive my sinuses batty. I'm allergic to quite a bit, and floral is one of those things that really does drive my skin batty. Flower Balm is an explosive floral bouquet. Unexpected, the essence of thousands of flowers gives rise to an ultra feminine, delicious and sensual fragrance. A bouquet of tens of cattleyas, I don't know, hundreds of sambac jasmine, thousands of freesia, freesia, and millions of rose petals enriched by an addictive scent of patchouli and vanilla. I do not get vanilla out of this. I get patchouli, I get rose. It's definitely got those scents to it. My daughter loves it. I will probably give the rest of this to her. I didn't like it. It does last for a very long time. But I am more of a musky, kind of sexy, sensual scent, and this is definitely a feminine, like floral scent. It's definitely not my bag, but it does smell good and it lasts for a long time. If you're into the floral scents, I would suggest it. It is amazing. But it comes in many different sizes, and the biggest size that you can get in this is $219. So would I repurchase it? No, I don't like it, but there's all different sizes that you can pick up in it, ranging from, I think $55 was the smallest one that I saw, up to $219. So you can get, you know, a plethora of different sizes or price points, depending on what you like. So let's pick my samples for the next couple of weeks. I'm going to grab the sample bins. I'll be right back. All right, these are my sample bins. We pick 2 out of each bin, and then we pick from the perfumes for the perfume sample. We have hair care, skincare, makeup. So we are going to pull some samples now. Ooh, I almost dumped this whole thing out. That would have been tragic. We'll look up to the skies. Look up to the skies. So the first thing I have is this. It is the Unwash Bio Cleansing Conditioner. This is it replaces shampoo, locks in natural oils and color, free of harsh sulfates and parabens, moisturizing non-stop cleanser. This is what this guy looks like. That's a good size sample. I'm super excited about that. All right. The next hair care sample is, what can I pull? This guy. This is a Love Oil by Sexy Hair. It is a moisturizing oil, and it's just a little foil packet. So those are our 2 hair care products for this week. Then we need to open skincare, which is so full, it's overflowing, I feel like. Holy moly. Okay. I'm going to pull out this. Oh, there's 2 here. Okay, so I got the Philosophy Purity Made Simple 3-in-1 Cleanser for face and eyes. That is what we got for skincare. And then the other one that we pulled is the Tata Harper Nourishing Oil Cleanser. This is a makeup remover. So one is a makeup remover and one is a face cleanser. So interesting. A couple little, that is so full, you guys. I need to go through and pull some stuff out and then just revamp it for later. Okay. Makeup samples. It looks like this. All right. This is Benefit's Bad Gal Bang. You guys, I have tried this. This is actually a pretty phenomenal mascara, but I'm super excited to try it again. And then we have, let's see, what is this? Oh, this is a Buxom shiny liquid lipstick. I'm not sure what shade that is in. This is such a cute little tiny dude. It is in Wine Me. It looks like a, kind of like a wine colored, kind of like a purple pink. The last thing is our perfume sample. And I'm going to put it up here. And we are going to pull a perfume sample, and this is Versace Bright Crystal. I'm actually excited about that. That container is just super, super cute. All right, so the 2 hair stuff we have, a bio cleansing conditioner that's supposed to replace shampoo, and a moisturizing hair oil. We do have a face 3-in-1 cleanser, and we also have a makeup remover. And then we have a mascara, Benefit's Bad Gal Bang, and we have a lipstick, which is by Buxom. This is just the cutest thing. And then, of course, our perfume, which is Versace Bright Crystal. If you guys have tried any of these things, please let me know about them down in the comments section. I think the only thing I've tried of this before is this Bad Gal Bang. Just a little spoiler, it is one of my favorite mascaras, but I'm excited to put it into my collection again, try it one more time. Alrighty, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed my Simply Samples series. I hope that you're enjoying it. Please let me know down in the comments section what you think of the samples that I just recently tried and what you think of the samples that I will be trying over the next couple weeks. And I hope that you liked this video enough that you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. Really does help our channels out here. I also hope that you liked it or me enough you're considering subscribing to my channel. I would really love to have you along for this crazy ride of mine. Welcome you into my crazy YouTube family here. Thank you guys again for joining me today, and until next time, bye guys.